I would be a rapper. I'd probably have gold teeth.
Congratulations on such a fun movie.
Thank
I
you.
wanted to get up and dance in the theater, but I don't know if they would have allowed that.
That's allowed.
What is it about your characters or maybe the script that made you want to say yes?
Honestly, it was John Chu that actually convinced me to be a part of the film. I was actually very scared just because I found out that they wanted me to sing. So yeah, it was him trying to just tell me, you know, offer what you can as far as acting wise, and we'll work around the singing, you know?
I don't know if it was just the characters in the script. I think those were definitely parts of it, but also having the chance to maybe work with John M. Chu was really, really appealing.
And then I fell in love with the character and then the storyline and everything. It's an empowered movie, you know? You see this female character, which there's not too many female leads out there, so we're finally embracing that and kind of just showing the growth of how someone can go from nothing to something, but through the trials and tribulations that you find through her arc.
What was it like taking on these characters? Was there any challenge for you?
It was a little challenging for me just because I feel that Jerica and I are very different. You know, I don't really get camera shy or anything. This is obviously a career that I have chosen to pursue, whereas she is kind of thrown into it. Because of you. but yeah, so I did feel like there was definitely some challenges with that, but I personally prefer that in a character. I like to be someone completely different because I feel like that's when the challenge comes in, and that's what's fun for me.
How would you describe your characters in one word each?
Fearless.
Introspective.
Sneaky.
Sassy.
Good choice, yeah.
And I love what JEM means for, you know, girls out there and everybody. Was there ever an artist or an actor that was kind of a gem for you growing up?
I was more like an admirer of athletes. So I had Bruce Lee was one of my favorite, actor and martial artist, and I think he is and always will be the #1 legend for me. Actually, my brother for my birthday just bought me 3 new Bruce Lee posters for my office. So he was very knowledgeable on not only martial arts but life in general and acting.
My mom and my dad are both actors, so I think they kind of were. And then also Denzel Washington. I think my first film when I was like 4 was The Hurricane with him. That was the first one. I had my parents buy me, so that was probably.
I think my parents, they're kind of JEM for me. I think that JEM can be anything, and you know, watch the film, and you know, the main thing is like you shouldn't have to hide behind an alter ego.
If you all did have alter egos, though, what do you think your alter ego would be like?
I would be a rapper. I'd probably have gold teeth, spitting out cool rhymes and stuff.
I think my alter ego would be somewhat of a crime fighter. I think I would turn into try to be like a little Batman. I would be the one stopping the small crimes though, like the convenience store, or somebody like grabbing grandma's purse. Like, hold on, I got it. Yeah.
I could see you as a real life superhero. I mean, you play a hero on TV already, so.
Yeah, use my MMA to good.
I keep saying I would probably be a farmer somewhere very far away and own a bunch of horses.
It's like a peaceful life. You do this and then you just go out and
Sounds
live your
so
life.
Preferably by like a little lake or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
You keep mentioning singing, and I think you did a fabulous job for your first time singing.
Thank you.
How do you overcome a fear like that? Is that the scariest thing you've ever had to do as an actor?
One of the scariest. Oh yeah, it's the scariest. I mean, with Step Up, it was learning how to dance, getting the choreography down. With JEM, it was learning how to sing. With Boy Next Door, it was getting into a darker mindset. So everything that I'm doing is trying to just stretch my boundaries just a little bit more. And I tend to attract things that I'm afraid of just because I want to overcome them so much. I think that's the only way to grow, is you attack those fears. So, and you can't attack them half-hearted. You gotta go all in or nothing.
It's really hard. I had to portray a suicide scene last year for Nashville, which was very intense. So I feel like things like that can be scary just because you have to go to a dark place, but at the same time, you know, it's not yourself, obviously. That's probably like the most intense thing I've had to do.
I think this film for me, because I'm not a singer or musician in general, so I don't play the drums either, so they were both things that I was really new to.
I just had a nude scene in a shower, which is really scary. That was scary. I also got hit by a car, which is really scary.
I hate that scene.
I
was like,
was-
Stefanie, no!
Yeah, I did a possession, which is pretty scary. I like keep doing
Well, okay, it's because she did a horror film, which is scary in general.
You have to know that there's those weird things
I feel like
are coming.
every scene in that movie.
I keep doing weird movies where I do something terrifying.
I think the scariest thing for me is been on CSI Cyber doing a TV show, and playing like a cyber hacker tech girl. And I've mainly only done films, and so I've never done TV. So that was kind of like daunting to me.
And what's the message you hope people walk away with when they leave the theater?
That your dreams are never out of reach. If it's a dream, you can control it. As long as you believe in who you are.
I just hope they feel good about themselves and like what other people say doesn't matter. And I hope they find some self-value and self-worth in it.
You have to believe in yourself to achieve what you want to be later on in life.
Creating your own destiny and not fearing that unknown, that's something that's a really big tagline of the film. Also, embracing yourself and trusting yourself.
Yeah, you know how to make me want you when we come down. Oh, I know it's over.
We did all of the scenes, even the ones that Paris is completely invisible in. We had her rehearse them with me.